You do enough, you have enough, and you are enough. Okay, so this is today's message, and this leads me into the perspective of the fact that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, and I'm realizing that it's so important to make peace with our state of consciousness. Okay, so I'm realizing that we can always create negative attachments. We can always create negative attachments to the outer world. But like Buddha reminded us, he said that the only suffering is attachment. So my suggestion for you today, guys, is try as much as possible to make peace with where you are right now into your own life. Okay? Make peace with every single circumstance that you are finding yourself into your life. Because the secret is in the state of beingness. And I'm realizing that the more that we want something from attachment, the more that we are being dependent on the outer world, is the more that we actually push the manifestation away. But my suggestion is go ahead and create the life that you desire from a detached level. Okay, so realize that you are enough, you have enough, and you do enough. Okay, and today's message is also about learning to pause your own life, learning to take a break, learning to really get to appreciate and observe everything that you already have. Okay, so you can only get more the moment that you are being grateful for whatever you already have right now. And really, you have a lot. Okay, look at the circumstances of your own life. Perception is super important. Okay, perception is crucial. And the more that you appreciate is the more that you will actually be appreciated. Okay, so appreciate everything that you already have. And in Taoism, they speak about the Wu Wei principle. And I really resonate with this. And it says that we're actually effortless beings. Okay, we are effortless beings. Our nature is already free. Just the fact that we are here on planet Earth is actually enough. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have to go for your desires. This doesn't mean that you don't have to chase your dreams. This means that you have to make peace with the circumstances of your own life. You have to make peace with your own inner world. You have to press pause and look around yourself. Okay, so when you have the perspective of being enough with where you are finding yourself in life, you can actually go for more. And the universe loves someone who is at peace. Okay, the universe responds to someone who is at peace. So the more that you find peace is the more that you find abundance. The more that you find gratefulness is the more that you find abundance. And I'm realizing that in this society we may be programmed to constantly be dependent on the outer world. We are being programmed to compare ourselves with other people. We are being programmed to constantly chase for the money, chase for the success, chase for the cars, the money, you know. So I'm realizing that it's not even about what we achieve, guys. Okay, it's not even about what we achieve. It's more likely about our state of beingness, and it's more likely about who we become in the process. So I'm realizing that the state of beingness that we may find ourselves into is so important. And when we raise the frequency, when we are at peace, it's like we have the opportunity to attract a better outcome. We have the opportunity to really make peace with every single circumstance into our own lives. Okay, so realize that in the present moment, when you let go of the attachment, you are where you need to be. Okay, you are where you need to be. And this is actually a really powerful state of consciousness to be into. The completion process, you know, the completion process. And maybe you don't have to expect yourself to be perfect. I'm realizing that if I love my imperfections, I can also release the blockage. I can also release the resistance, okay? So I'm realizing in my own journey that each moment and each experience is a gift from the universe. And really the relationship that we have with our own individual selves is so important. So improve the relationship that you have with your state of beingness. That is actually a cool and a good trick if you want to manifest more. The frequency attracts like frequencies, okay? So whatever frequency you are finding yourself into, that is what you will actually attract. And really the outer world is only a reflection of your own inner world, okay? The outer world is always responding to you based on the state of consciousness that you are finding yourself into. And really the more that you increase your state of consciousness is the more that you also improve your outer world. So the work that must be done is with what is happening within yourself, not with what is happening outside of yourself. The game should be played from within, okay? Because again, as within, so without. So improve what is happening within yourself. And you can do this with meditation. You can do this by eating healthier. You can do this by going more into nature, by stepping into a healthy creative process, okay? You can do this by appreciating life. So realize that you are where you need to be, and the more grateful you become is the more that you attract higher vibrations, okay? So you may not have a lot, but if you perceive it in a healthy way, I like to remind you guys that perception is super important. So if you perceive it in a healthy way, the universe will have to give you more, okay? And you know, sometimes it feels like you may be stuck. Sometimes it feels like you may be depressed. Sometimes you may feel like you don't do enough. My suggestion is go ahead and make peace with these things, okay? Make peace with what is happening inside of yourself. That is the secret. Okay, that is the secret. The law of attraction works based on the frequency that we are having. And the more that we are making peace with our lives, is the more that we actually attract peace as well. Okay? So realize that wherever you are finding yourself right now into your own life is where you need to be. Okay? The universe always gives you what you need to experience. And maybe you don't always get what you want, but you get what you are a vibrational match to. You get what you need to experience in order for you to evolve, okay? So realize that the secret is in your state of consciousness. And today's message is not about making you guys being lazy. Today's message is about making you guys realize that it is okay to experience what you are experiencing right now. Okay? It is okay to experience what you are experiencing right now. And really, each experience makes you stronger. Each experience makes you stronger. Each experience gives you the opportunity to be in alignment with who you really are. Each experience is a gift from the universe. And your higher self is constantly showing you things that you need to improve. Your higher self is constantly showing you things that you need to work with, okay? So realize that you are guided as a multidimensional spiritual being. You are guided towards the best outcome. Your job is to learn to be in alignment, okay? I believe that the vibrational alignment is super important. Vibrational alignment is about love. Okay, it is about unconditional love, and also the higher self is about unconditional love. So the more that you step into the vibration of love, which is the most powerful energy into the universe, is the more that you will begin to operate as higher consciousness. Is the more that you will begin to operate as the principles that are happening in the universe. Okay, so realize that everything that you need is being presented to you, and you can use every single tool that you have. You can be grateful, okay? The gratefulness is super important. You can appreciate other people. You can wish the best for other people. You can be in alignment with love, which is such a beautiful thing, okay? So yes, guys, realize that you are enough, you do enough, and you have enough. And every single experience that you had so far, even if it seemed to be negative, was still a reflection of love. Okay, someone said that love is all there is, everything else is an illusion. So love is everything that is, and everything that is happening into your own life will give you the opportunity to step into the vibration of love. Okay, so guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, that is appreciated. And realize that Everything that is happening to you is actually not happening to you, but more likely it is an opportunity for your soul's best evolution. I'm realizing that there is so much wisdom inside of our own selves, because we are infinite spiritual beings having a human experience. We're actually made out of love, guys, okay? So the more that you operate from and as love is the more that the universe will respond to you in a harmonious way. So do the things that are in alignment with your greatest version. Do the things that are in alignment with who you really are, and you will see magic happen into your own life, okay? But also go within yourself. Take a break if you need to take a break. Go ahead and love yourself. You are where you need to be. And even if sometimes it gets rough, even if sometimes it gets out of alignment, it is still a lesson that reflects love, okay? So guys, thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. This was today's message about the fact that you are enough, you do enough, and you have enough. I love you so much, much peace, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Bye bye.